So I got a comment that I'd like to address. That'd be this one right here. It's kind of an asshole comment, so I want to talk about that, but we'll get to that negative stuff later. I'd like to open up the video with some positive and some good stuff. Got some new tires on the Phoenix, and they're a little smaller than what the old ones were, but they're going to get me by for the time being. But I'm going to hop into the van so we can talk about a couple things. So, okay, yeah, I got some new tires on the van. They're some used tires. I do work at a car dealership, like most of you know probably. And someone had came in yesterday with like a truck or something. They had a hole in one of their tires, and you know, when they had that happen, they just were like, "Screw it, let's just get 4 new tires." So we ended up plugging up the hole that there was on the one tire, and then the other ones are all pretty good to go. All of them have about a little over like 50% of their life left. So we just put them all in a tire room whenever we have like used tires, and then they end up getting taken away by this dude that comes and collects them like once a week, and I don't know, we sell them for like a small amount of money or something like that. But I've been needing to get new tires really bad because mine were balding, and that's going to run me about $600, which is money I don't really have right now, or don't really want to spend it right now. I'd rather spend that amount of money to get the inside as nice as I can here fairly soon, get like a new deep cycle battery or whatever. So I took those tires. They were free for me, so it's going to do, and it's going to hold me over until I can actually purchase some new tires. So what else is positive and new? I started fishing. I had a fishing pole that I actually got out of a wholesale car. It's hanging up here now. It was just in the back of some car that someone traded in. There's like 2 fishing poles and a bunch of other junk. People never came back for it, so we just had fishing poles sitting back there for like probably a month or 2 now. And I finally decided to go get my fishing license, so I did that. Hold on. The light's being crazy right now. So yeah, I went and got my fishing license finally. I don't really like that we have to get a fishing license. I don't understand why we have to do that. I think it's pretty stupid, but it is only $15, so I finally caved and did that. And I went fishing the other day, and I actually caught me a fish within like the first 2 minutes of dipping my pole into the water. And it was a fairly good sized one too. And yeah, that was a lot of fun. I actually used to love fishing, and I haven't been for like the longest time. I got myself like a new tackle box. You know, got this so I can actually cook up some food, and I wanted to try cooking some fish. And got myself a nice little fry pan. And then yeah, I just got like utensils and stuff, and basically things for like camping. This is kind of like a mixture between like fishing and camping equipment, just so I can have some stuff whenever I'm out there. And speaking of that, I'd like to give a little shout out to Urban Knight. He had a contest on his channel earlier this week on like I think Sunday or Monday, and I entered the contest. All I had to do to enter was be subscribed to him and comment on his video. I only left the comment of the letter M, but I got put me into the drawing or whatever. He did like a little random thing on one of the websites, and I got 3rd place, so I won myself a fire starter and like some sort of multi-tool or something like that. But that was actually excellent, because that's exactly what I wanted, was the fire starter, and I had been wanting to get one for this, but then I knew I entered the contest, so I was like, oh, let's see, maybe I'll win. And I ended up winning it, so I'm super pumped about that. Go check out his channel. He's a pretty cool dude. He puts out videos like once or twice, like every day or every other day or so. So he puts out a lot of content, and he holds a contest that he's trying to do like 1 contest a month or something. So if you go subscribe, you just might win something. So I'm looking forward to whenever I get my fire starter. And like the 1st place winner actually won a hammock, and the 2nd place winner won a pocket knife. And I was happy I didn't get 2nd place, because I already got me a pocket knife, and I just kind of want to show that off right now. I love this thing. Really comes in handy. But yeah, so just fishing. That's what I've kind of been up to lately. It's hanging out in the woods like usual. Then I just been putting things up with bungee cords everywhere, like you see in the fishing pole. I got my cooler that's attached with a bungee cord now. I just put a screw. Oh shoot, hold on. I just attached it with the screw down here. so it can still detach and everything, but, you know. And then I fixed this thing for, you know, my cat. Before, I was talking about how this thing still, like, fell down a bunch. Well, now it doesn't fall, thanks to the bungee cables. And it's been doing him just fine. Actually, look at him. Cat logic. Just because there's a space open, that's now where he wants to go sit at. Yeah, so I just been up to that kind of stuff. A couple little improvements here and there around the van. Oh, and then I got this big magnet that I usually just like hang my keys on when I'm back here sometimes. But I need to get like something real big for my keys, so it actually stays on there better, because this is not very strong. But yeah, I thought that was kind of a neat thing. I found that in the back of a car. A lot of the stuff I have in the van is free. Like, either I found it in a car, or it's just like old junk that other people didn't want, and I just take it, so whatever. But okay, now that's all the good, new, positive stuff. I just wanted to address that comment. I don't get negative comments very often on YouTube videos. It's very rare, and I'm not saying that's because like I'm awesome or anything. It's just most people are pretty nice. Most people, when they leave a comment, it's because they actually want to praise or, you know, talk about the good things that they saw in whatever video, right? And ever since I've made this channel, it's been nothing but love and positivity, and I love it. So for the people that are subscribed or just watching, or however you found this video, you know, like, thank you guys for being positive and, you know, hitting that thumbs up button and subscribing to the channel. Like, all that type of stuff does make me feel really good. And I shouldn't really address or focus on the negative, and really I don't care about this dude's comment. I just think I should maybe speak on it a little bit, because he didn't really give a reason as to why he doesn't like my channel. He might have said that because at the end of the video that he commented on, which was staying cool and keeping humble, I had mentioned that someone had subscribed to me, and they started leaving a bunch of really nice comments on like a lot of my videos. The dude's name is Rod, and he said I had become his new favorite van life person, and that kind of caught me by surprise, because there's like so many better van life videos and people, personalities, whatever, out there. But, you know, I do bring something different to the table, I think. But I don't show off as much as, like, and when I say show off, I mean, like, I don't show as much of the van and how they do things, like, because most people show, like, a how-to video, basically. And I'm more just a vlog channel that talks about me and my life and how things go with the van. And I think that some people would like that. It's something that I would like. It's something that I do like. So it's something I wanted to share. Just my experience. I've only been in the van for about 2 months, so I'm still very much a noob when it comes to being a van lifer or living in a van. Like, you're gonna learn if you watch my channel, but you're gonna learn at my pace. You're gonna have to learn with me, because I'm still figuring stuff out myself. And like I said, there's plenty of channels that show you in-depth, good detail on how to do things. Like, that's how I got my van to be as nice as it is, because I watch those other channels and I learn from them. So I don't feel like I need to add to that, because there's other people you can find it, you know. And now that I've actually found and done all this stuff myself, like, I also don't watch as many van life things as other people, because it is cool. It is something I'm interested in, obviously, but now that I've got my stuff together and I'm pretty comfortable in the van, it's just not like a huge interest. But some of the channels had such great information that I subscribed for a while so I could see their stuff and check it out and learn from them. And then when I was done with it, then some of them I stuck around for because I liked their personality or I liked their van. Others, I was just like, nothing against them, it just wasn't for me. So this dude that, you know, unsubscribed from me, hey, I'm not for you, that's perfectly fine, and I understand that. But why did you have to be a dick at the end of it, dude? Like, why did you have to be like, this is the shittiest, whatever the hell. I don't even remember the comment, but it's been on the video. You've seen it. Here it is again. Yeah. Yeah, that was just rude, and I just don't understand why someone would do something like that. At least tell me why, you know, so I can maybe correct that for you. But even then, I don't really want to cater or, you know, change whatever I'm doing for one person. You know, I want to do what I want to do, and I need to stick to it and just do that. But yeah, I don't want to make this any longer. I just wanted to make a pretty quick video for that. Again, Urban Knight, check out his channel down below. It does make me feel good if you hit that like button. I have lost some subscribers, so if you're new and you think you might be interested in this person doing the van life, please subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. I do try to make videos at least once or twice a week. I have a lot of videos coming for this burning topics thing that I have going on. It's more focused videos that are like on one topic and one topic only. It's not just me rambling and all this other craziness that I do in my vlogs. And then also I'd like to say this time, because usually I say go check out my Snapchat and follow me on there. But with my, since I don't really have Wi-Fi all the time now, or data that often, as I burn through my data, and once I get it back, I just burn through it. I only get 3 gigs. I usually say follow my Snapchat, and I'd still like to recommend that, but this week I'd like to say go follow me on Instagram. Go hit up my Instagram. Let's see who maybe makes it to the end of this video, because the picture I posted yesterday, I really like that picture. It's a little thing for Drake's new album, Views, or Views from the Six, whatever the hell he called it. But it's a good album. I like it a lot. I like Drake's music. So I just made this picture, and it has me and Yuno in it, and I just think it's I think it's awesome looking, but I also think it's pretty hilarious. So check that out. It's Cody is Cody. That's how you can find me on anything else. You know, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, certain random video games like, you know, little cell phone games and stuff. Cody is Cody is for everything else. Vanishing Phoenix is my new thing on YouTube and with this van. But basically, you want to find me, Cody is Cody. So again, guys, I know I don't say this too often, but I'm feeling like maybe I'll get some extra little love or attention. Just hit me with that thumbs up. Give me a like. Only if you actually like the video. If you don't do it. You can hit me with the thumbs down if you like to, but they're gonna hurt my feelings. No, not really. I just get really confused when people hit the thumbs down. And yeah, subscribe if you're new. Yeah. That's it. Other than, sorry to the people that didn't like my last video that had a little bit of boobies or cleavage in it. I mean, Melissa approved of it. She thought it was funny. She just happened to be wearing a low-cut shirt. And I know how YouTube is. I know how the internet is. And I figured people would comment on her tits anyway. So I just went ahead and beat you guys to it. And I also wanted to see how clickbait works. And that video actually did double the amount of views in the same amount of time than a video that I posted within the same 24 hours, just because I think boobies was in the title. Just kind of experimenting and seeing what would happen if I did that. Oh, and for Urban Knight, one last thing. This part's going to be kind of weird for most of you if you don't know what's going on. It's just a joke from in the comments. But he wanted to see some boobies. So, what's up, man? There's some boobies for you. Alright, guys. I'm out. Peace.
I wasn't dressed up. I was like,
Hey! Hey, it's over here.
yeah, so weird.
We're all